I know it's been a while since I've given you guys an update from or about Haiti, and there's a pretty good reason for that. Ever since I've been spending more and more time in Haiti, I've gotten the feeling that these little snippets that I've been sharing with you guys have been quite insignificant. When it comes down to the changes in the lives that we're making down in Carrefour near Port-au-Prince, it seems like giving you guys a 5-minute dialogue, that'd be a monologue, giving you a 5-minute monologue over my observations and how I feel things are going, just doesn't seem to do justice to the difference that we are making in Port-au-Prince. When you take in everything that's happened over the past going on 4 weeks now, it just seems like what we're doing is such a small difference in the big picture, and it's easy to get discouraged. But we have to bear in mind that it doesn't matter that we're making a small difference, because the fact of the matter is we're making a difference, and the people we're making a difference to are the ones that we touch in Carrefour and around the neighborhood. Back in the States here, we have got 10% unemployment, and I think it's President Obama himself that jokes that when you're unemployed, it's not 10% unemployed, it's 100% unemployed. And I think the same applies to the people that are getting touched, because the ones that are touched because of the contributions that you've made, they're not just 10% touched, they're not 20 or 50% touched, they're 100% touched. Their lives that have been changed because of the efforts that we have made to do that, to make those changes. So it's hard to come back to the States with a little snippet and a little bit, little story about how good we're doing and all that stuff, when yeah, there are differences. There are good stories and warm fuzzies, and there's the tearjerkers and the travesties, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel like I've been doing justice to either of them. But it's not really fair to you guys either. So, I'm an extremely reluctant and extremely shy journalist or reporter. So you don't get a lot of footage of me on the scenes doing what it is I do when I'm in Haiti. On occasion I get some time off, and I take that time to go down there and to help out, because I'm not just 80% committed. I'm 100% committed to this. So, despite the fact that I have been down there helping out, working and stuff, I still don't come up with very good footage, because I don't like it. I feel stupid. But somehow I can sit here and get in front of a camera and kind of give you a synopsis of what's going on. I don't know why, but it's not comfortable. I don't enjoy doing it, but I feel like for some of you, this is the only insight you have into what difference you are making for the people in Haiti. So with that in mind, I want to share with you a little bit of an insight that I had over these past, today. When I took the opportunity to go down to Haiti and help out and make a difference using my skill set, using my talents and my abilities to get down to Haiti and to get these skilled workers, these aid workers, the nurses and the doctors all down to Haiti, it seemed like it was a sacrifice for me, but it didn't seem like it was that much of a sacrifice. But back home, while I've been gone, life hasn't stopped, and things need to be done. You know, I've got my chickens need to be fed, the eggs need to be collected, my flying club needs to be attended to, bills need to be paid, the driveway needs to be shoveled. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I'm down here committing 100% of what I've got to the people in Haiti and what's happening back home. People are filling in for my vacancy. They're taking over what I'm supposed to be doing and what I can't do while I'm here. So it's kind of ironic that I get the gratification and I get the satisfaction of going out to Haiti and seeing these things firsthand and administering the love and the medicine and the food and water that you have made available to these people. And some of you have given, I have no doubt, a week's wages. You know, the amounts that we've had pour in from the people across the county, they can't. I know it's not a small amount to give. So in essence, some folks out there are giving a week's worth of their life away in money to make a difference in Haiti, without getting the gratification of seeing the smiles and feeling the love, getting a hug. Some of you aren't even contributing money. You're out there doing what it is that person that's down here in Haiti should be doing or would be doing. For those nurses that take off, the husbands are taking care of the kids, or they're making breakfast, they're getting them to school, for the doctors that are gone, the wives are filling in. For the other workers that leave, everybody's making a contribution. When one person comes down here, I have no doubt there's a dozen people behind them, filling in the gap, standing in the gap and making sure that their trip down here is a success. Those of you who have stood in the gap for me, those of you who have filled in for me while I've been gone, you know who you are. And I want to let you know that I'm extremely thankful. And I'm honored to be down here in Haiti representing you guys. Those of you who have contributed money, I'm here because you did so. That goes all the way from the people who are organizing the thing all the way down to the person who gives $10. It makes a difference. And I tell you what, those of you who have contributed to the small guys, like Full Life Crusade, Warsaw Flying Club, and World Compassion Network, you guys are getting the most out of your money. We have 100% volunteers. There's no salaries to be paid. And all that money is going into these people. It's going into these people in the form of medicine, in the form of goods, tents, food, water, you name it. It's going to these people. And your contributions, your standing in the gap, your support is what makes this a success. So again, I apologize for not doing such a good job filling you guys in on what's going on. I'd like to get you more footage of what's actually going on in the ground, and on the ground. And I'll do a better job of that. You guys deserve it, and my hat's off to you guys. I'm sincerely grateful for everything you guys have done, and for giving me the opportunity to be down here.